building a staircase. Have you guys heard us mention this yet?
Nope.
All right. So Aaron and I have been chopping up some giant 4x8s out in the shop. Yeah. We've got a landing frame mocked up. We're gonna weld that together today, and we're planning out the rest of the build. But this is a giant monostringer staircase with an intermediate landing that changes direction. Up, flat, up. Be a showcase in this house. The stairwell has a lot of windows in it, and you'll see this staircase from outside. So no pressure. We're all 90s. So this, well, here's what we were building. This is the rendering here on screen now from the model that we're replicating now in real life. And then, wow, welcome back to reality. Look at this. These were all cut Monday on the Ellis bandsaw. And we're plus or minus a 16th basically on every piece, just because this is enormous material to work with. Aaron was coming behind me and beveling and cleaning. We have one more piece to bevel, that long one. But this, damn it, is the frame that will be hovering like 75 inches off the ground, basically. This is the halfway point of the staircase, the landing. The landing is that flat piece you get to when you're almost done climbing. There will be a flooring on top of this and flooring underneath it, potentially puck lights underneath shining down. So there'll be some internal structuring to do, and this whole frame will be actually mainly attached to two giant steel columns that are integrated into the stairwell. So once this is built, we have to consider how it's going to attach to the building with two arms and bolts and whatnot, and then also how the stringers are going to attach to this, you know, the one going up and the one coming down. But first things first, we're gonna check our fit, see how we did, adjust if necessary, and start tacking this thing together. Yeah. Aaron?
Almost made a desk.
Almost made a desk. We might have just made a boat anchor, we don't know.
Desk for Andre the Giant.
It's how we drug Wyatt to the floor of the ocean.
Yeah. That's gonna be great. Probably need a hand beveling this big boy.
Yep.
I'm tired, I got a toddler. He pooped last night, woke me up.
Don't have kids unless you're ready for diarrhea, right? Yours or otherwise.
Okay, whee! What's the haps?
The hat, the hibby hat.
Everybody
So the landing here will have flooring on top of it, and now we need to make a way for Jack to screw the flooring to this. So we've got this 2" by 1" C channel that Aaron's punching holes or punching center marks for holes in right now. So those will be welded 1.5 inches below this surface here. They'll have holes in it so you can set subfloor in here, screw in from the underside, and then you have subfloor to nail the finished floor to. And the finished floor is going to come out over this top surface. So from the top, you'll just see flooring, and from the sides and the bottom, you'll see powder coated tubing. So a bunch of holes to drill, and then we're going to weld all those in, and then the landing frame, other than how it attaches to these 2 giant steel columns in the stairwell, is done. So once we get to that point, the first thing we'll do next week is probably go visit the location, see the wooden version of the landing that Jack has built, and then check for our stringer dimension. But Jack basically built a wooden version of this in the stairwell that's at the actual height, plus or minus 1/8 or 3/16, you know, given what we actually built here. So we'll be able to measure for our stringers, which is the sloped part that the treads will be mounted to, and figure out how they're going to attach to this. We have our model, but of course now we're working in real life. Reality. It's all real.
Ah, fuck.
Those things you're feeling are real.
Okay. Good job.
So, time to drill holes. Fuck yeah.
Okay.
We are cutting holes for the mounting brackets for the Fink's landing staircase. And I've never cut 1/2 inch before, so I don't know how much the bevel is, so we're cutting 2 test holes for this 5/8 bolt. So we will see how big this bevel is on this this cut.
Yes, we will.
All right.
Would you let him hear?
Yes.
Do a lot of slag. Watch yourself. Tell you. I know which one I prefer. What is that on that line? See, it's not a linear thing.
That's surprising.
Yeah. It's actually quite good at half-inch.
Yeah.
Alright, so we want to do just cut that? Yeah. Yeah, see what you can get out of this. And I have another piece about this size over there.
Wait, do that.
So, 5/8 hole, or 5/8 bolt, 3/4 inch hole, 7/8 hole. And I was expecting the bevel to be more, and it's not.
If I may, 2 things. I've noticed that the thicker the plate is, the less significant the bevel kind of is. And also, when you talk about the geometry that you drew in CAD and how it pertains to the plate, the very top edge of the hole is always going to be what you drew. And then the taper goes from there. But the very top of your hole is going to be exact, because that's how CNC works. That's all it knows. This does not really know. The motors don't know how thick the plate is. You just set this. The cutting speed and the cutting power is set for that.
Cool. Pretty neat.
So let's cut some plate.
Well, I'm gonna cut them. So you know how I centered these holes? I put it 1/8 closer towards the edge, so that way the weld has a little bit more.
Great. Great. All right. Great.
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 I'll meet you. Great. We've been working on this big. No, you. You good? Yeah. We've been working on this giant monostringer staircase here. We just dropped the landing platform off at CNC Fabricators to get blasted and powder coated. Our lovely oil rub bronze texture powder. And now we have the lower and upper stringer to make out of the remaining piece of 4x8 steel tubing over there. But what Spike has designed with lots of precision and CAD acumen is our two parts, tread plates and what we're calling collars. So all of which is good. There's 16 of each. They're all going to be cut out of 3/16 steel on our Shop Saver plasma cutter. But each part has a second operation. They're going to be bent. So we're also bringing those to CNC Fabricators so they can use their CNC press brake to bend the tread plates down, the down bend, and you can overlay a piece of the model to show them what I'm talking about. The bend down on the front of the tread plate is to close the gap between the treads in order to meet code, which will also make the tread plate stronger. And then the collars, instead of cutting sections of tubular steel to attach the tread plates, which will be flat, to the stringer, which will be at an angle, we're going to cut 2D patterns out of 3/16 steel and have them bent at CNC Fab as well, so they were just ready to go. We can use the power of the plasma cutter and CAD to save us a lot of bandsaw time instead of cutting these collars out of tubing. So lots of parts cutting out here, lots of parts going to CNC Fab to be bent, and then lots of parts coming back to us so that we can fabricate the actual stringers. The lower stringer up to the landing and the upper stringer from the landing to the second story. That's where we're at. Spike's dialing in the Shop Saver. It's time for a montage. Woo! Look how attentive he is.
Yeah, I don't want to mind. I just really like the smell of the new plasma table.
Spike, what's next?
We're gonna do that again.
Okay.
We're gonna cut more pieces.
You know that thing we just did? We're gonna do it one more time.
One more time, it's gonna be okay, cause I'm cutting with the plasma table. Thank you, Shop Saver.
That song sucks.
Nice. Action shots.
Woo! Roarer Avenue on a Monday.
Yeah, it's actually not too screwed up.
Yeah.
No, it's a little screwed up.
Yeah.
Oh, this vacancy.
I don't think anybody ever parks here.
No, this is just all old guys that are trying to escape their terrible marriages on a weekly basis.
Yeah, they just come in here
And piddle and bitch.
Yeah.
And parking public street, kids, breweries, apartments. Man, change. I hate change.
Me too. All right, where are we off to?
We are going to CNC Fabricators, our favorite blasting and powder coating vendor here in town, to pick up the landing for the fancy monostringer staircase that we've been working on. It is done, and it's been powder coated this awesome oil rub bronze texture powder coat. From that landing, we will be building the stringers. So those parts are also done and ready to be picked up. The tread plates and the collars. So now we have everything that we need to build the actual stringers themselves. So the end is in sight now with this project.
Woo.
So this staircase, you have to know where all the floors and the walls and the surfaces you're mounting to are. And when it's a new construction home, the layers are always changing. You know, there's the joist layer of the floor, then there's subfloor, then there's finished floor. The walls, you have the joists and the columns, and then you have whatever covering is going to be on those walls. and then the upper floor header is also going to be covered. So you have all these, your margins are always changing, or you have to predict the change when it comes to what we build. So in some respects, we maybe started working on our stuff a little too soon in the project, but on the other hand, it's been really helpful to know how it's all being built,
Right.
and to influence parts of the construction with our design in mind, like how everything's going to be mounted. Is there blocking and structure in the walls or the floor, the header, where our stuff's going to be mounted. Let's go inspect, shall we?
Boys only. Uh-oh.
What a great texture.
No kidding.
That's awesome.
Dude.
Everyone, this is John.
Hi, everyone.
He's the man.
Hi.
John, this is everyone.
I don't know. Hi, everyone. Man, yeah, that's me.
What's up?
You're looking at it.
The landing looks great.
Man, that color, when we did the cube, I didn't put the flashlight on it, really look at it that close. It's got some good sparkle. Those were little, they weren't cantankerous in the full sense of the word. Other than the back bend had to be done, but
Yeah.
you know, there was no other two ways around it. So there's a
Well,
little
David
bit of
told me that,
wavy there, but it's for what it is. It's not uncommon for any
Well,
other thing we do.
and it's fine because this is just going to be, we have that 4x8
Yeah.
tube. These get welded, and then these tread plates get welded here. So you really won't, you'll see some of this, but again, it'll be powdered that same powder.
Yeah, and there's nothing you could do about it. So that's why I didn't stop the car and say, hey, it's just going to happen, because the only other thing to do would have been to cut it, bend it, weld it, grind it. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, geez.
Well, as long as these are 4 and they're parallel, that's all that matters.
They're right there. Yep.
That's great. So when he was saying back bends, because of how long these wings are, they actually would hit the dies. If they bent them up, they would hit, because the die has to come down and bend like this, and you can see that it has to cross through. So what they would do is actually bend it here in the middle like this
Oh.
to fold the arms out, then bend the arms, and then flatten this bend in a 4th operation.
That's clever.
So the fact that it's hard to tell, but look at that.
Yeah.
This material here has been bent up and then flattened. You can barely tell.
That's crazy.
You can see it out here is good, but
Yeah.
there's sparkle in it.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah. Really sparkles with good light on it. You'll see it more in the sunlight, too. It's got a really neat...
That's beautiful.
Camera might not even catch it, but
It's getting a little bit. Yeah. There, yep. That did it.
pretty cool color.
Sparkly, man.
Huh?
Very sparkly.
I'm showing them, you don't, in the sunlight you'll see it, but
Oh, cool. So that's that oil rub bronze
Yeah.
deal. There's some bronze points.
yeah, and it's more pronounced on this thing because there's that much more
that's crazy.
geometry. Yeah, some good lighting on it. That'll really,
It's gonna be the showcase of this staircase.
yeah, that's
That's amazing.
really cool.
All right, come down just a hair. All right. Shift right just a hair. All right. Don't take no for an answer. At the very least, we'll just put a blanket on the ground and go an inch from the ground, just in case. JIC.
Cool.
Eagle has landed.
The landing has landed.
Ha!
The landing as eagles.
This thing's so cool with all the sides taken off of it. So is it just a matter of cutting this off?
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. That's how we work so well together. He knows the answer, and he just checks it.
Well, this is
Yeah.
is probably one of the more detail-oriented CAD to real-life projects we've done.
So from here to here should be 6 3/16.
Ooh,
Yeah, you were within a 16th there. Perfect.
dang.
So yeah,
Even consult the measurement. I
You do
measured
12
from
and
here to
5/8.
here, yeah.
Nice.
Well, 12 and 3/4 from the particular spot that I chose to measure from.
cool. Yeah, so this will be sliced, and then the mounting plate will go.
So
Right there.
the plates, help me figure out if I have the right one. So,
The only thing you don't have is right here.
oh, okay. So you're gonna cut a plate that covers this whole opening.
Yeah.
And then it looks like I have, these are the up here parts.
Yeah.
So this goes underneath the landing.
On the back side of it.
And so, no, it's this way, right,
Yeah. And then I can give you the exact.
And then this goes here.
It will. There's gonna be like right about here and up a little bit.
Uh-huh.
I'll give you the dimensions for all that.
Okay.
Because I was giving you space for welding here, and there's another reason why we did it like that. I don't remember why.
Yeah, this interacts with, oh, it's because this hits the very bottom of the landing.
Yes.
No, but this is great. Everyone except one of these from CNC so far has been pretty destroyed. Like, one that we
destroyed?
Well, I'll show you.
One of them has been destroyed. Okay. But I said all but one.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
This thing's pretty bad. If you look at it,
Yeah.
it's twisted.
Oh yeah.
And instead of spending an hour fixing this or heating it, I'm just gonna press on and see if they'll remake this. I mean, we could even give them another flat cut.
Yeah.
But like, I'm gonna have to heat
That's
and bend
fucked
the
up.
absolute hell out of that.
Yeah.
So I just put this one down. The next one I grabbed was perfect. So
Cool.
good stuff so far.
Yeah. It looks great.
Keep in mind, there's gonna be a tread plate here.
Yeah. And it's getting covered by wood.
Right. And this, so it's gonna make it a little difficult to access this stuff.
Oh, that worked out.
Dude, it worked out so good.
Hell yeah.
Cutting that tip off right there.
Yeah.
I don't have to do any grinding.
You know what?
whatsoever.
You know who did that? Me and Fusion. Thanks, Fusion.
This guy.
I listen
And you execute.
and execute. Walker.
What?
If he doesn't get this camera out of my face. I hope.
Man.
No, you're not.
All right, I'll get that detailed for you, and then the mounting plates out of order.
That's all I needed to show you guys. Q, go back to timeline. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Happy Friday. And here's a quick update on the stairway to Vivor.
Good one.
That was Aaron's joke.
I don't want to claim that.
No.
That was yours.
No, you have to now because you just gave me for stealing it.
I want both. I want both. I want to make the joke and then give shit for it. And then deny it.
Congratulations.
Thanks. I win.
This is the upper stringer from the staircase that I twiddled with yesterday, and Aaron and I ended the day with putting the tread plates on. Came out pretty good, all things considered. With all the I knew this was going to happen, and it's very subtle, but with all the welding, we did still manage to impart a slight bow in a 4x8 rectangular tube, which is frankly insane. But welding be like that sometimes. All we have left to do here is cap this and fully weld out the tread plates, and they will be good to go. Maybe some more cosmetic treatment on these weld seams here, but I'm getting real tired of doing that, so there's gonna be a good enough point coming up real soon. And we've got the lower stringer on the fixture table here, supported by our Vivor chain hoist that hasn't died yet. Congratulations. This one's got a big plate on the bottom, so it was very easy to clamp it to the table. We put every level we own on it. This was just cleaning up yesterday. We're not actually using all those, but we got the upright reasonably level, which is tough because the 4x8 sort of has a balloon-shaped cross-section, which makes it exceedingly frustrating to derive any sort of levels or squareness off of. But nonetheless, it's good enough. And the main point here is comparing this angle between the floor and the stringer to the angle that we should have based on the CAD model. And if that's right, and this is right, then I believe that gives us the green light to weld on the tread plates.
There's no way it can go wrong.
See, he gets it. So we are poised for success. We've got the tread plates here, ready to go. We plasma cut them and they were bent by CNC Fab. And yeah, it's gonna be a bunch of up and down and careful measurement. Nothing to it but to do it. Here we go. Now you're up to speed. Sorry, I didn't clarify.
Oh, what do you need?
I just felt like this, it's been time-lapse for a while.
Yeah.
Might be good to update the people, and you for that matter, on
Where we're at.
how it's going. Doesn't it look like stairs?
Dude, it looks sick.
So, there's a lot of moving parts to this thing. The key, the Bible here is just using the angle finder against the table here and making sure that it's 40.1 degrees, thereabouts. And then we just level these treads as we go. You can see the groups of levels that we've got up there. We're supporting the treads from the I-beam with a chain hoist, which allowed us to fine tune the height and dial it in pretty good. These things are not precise units of measurement, so they're as close as they could get. And now, you know, we put the treads on. Sometimes we got to shim on one side or the other, and tack one side and then bend it up and tack the other side, that kind of thing. But we'll be able to get all but the top one on hanging from the ceiling, and because I wrapped the strap around the top, I kind of screwed myself a little bit. But that's okay. It's just exciting to be at this stage.
Dude, no kidding.
Because this one could be done by the end of the day, which is a pretty reasonable milestone in my opinion.
Yeah.
And this guy just needs one more sort of cosmetic fill pass right here. That's all that grinding and welding you saw me do. Like structurally this is done, but because of the radius of the tube, and the fact that these are a little wider than 4 inches, they kind of stick out. So I've had to do fill and blend and fill and blend just to try to get it as smooth as possible. I'm sure there'd be some fab shops that stop there, but if Aaron's taught me anything, there can never be enough grinding.
We're doing it. We're doing right.
Well, that looks great.
Yeah, so this was what this is the desired result here. Some of these may need even more pass, but I spent more time on this one than I did this one. But Aaron is making up something to hang the thing from the top plate so we can change the straps around.
May not be OSHA approved, but
Neither is that. You see how the strap's about to come off the hook? And I've got this clamped to this table, so if that failed, it'll rip the corner of the table. Don't worry about it. These are all just tacked on because I wanted to get them all in place and then kind of stand back and do a, does that look like crap test?
Yeah, I think it looks great.
You know, the industry standard, does that look like shit test?
What do you think, Spikey?
Awesome. Where were you when they built the stairway to heaven? I was getting a delivery. The collars could have been bent with a little more precision because I've already shown, you see on that one, like the weld is ground flat, but there's still like greater. Yeah. All right, well, as you were.
Ooh, magic.
not the gathering, Spike. Settle down.
Son of a bitch.
Look at that, fits perfect.
It's perfect.
Bye-bye, see you after powder.
So the camera died, and just wanted to give you guys a quick little illustration of how this thing actually went in before the stairs. They drilled into these little posts, whatever fabricators call them, and then this landing here, this guy went horizontal into the posts, kind of like so. It's been a while since I've taken an art class, so my perspective is a little off, so I don't know how big it looks in the space, but eventually, that's where the bottom stairs are gonna attach to, like so, and then up above, there's another wall that you can't see, to where the reverse side of the stairs going further up are going to go attached to. So yeah, they attached the landing first. I'm not sure exactly why, because I'm not the designer, nor the welder, nor the fabricator, nor the anything on this project. But yeah, this is what the stairs will look like. Almost a photorealistic drawing here of the installation of the landing and where the stairs are going to go. All right, Walker out.
All right, stairs are ready at CNC Fabrication.
Finally.
No.
I mean,
Yeah. Also, kind of finally. But we're going to go pick them up. Bye, guys. We'll be right back.
Good luck.
Thank you.
We love you.
Arrivederci.
Walker's an old man now.
We're not selling those.
You want it for $2,500.
We are selling those.
This fight.
Oh, wait. Ow. like there's something between us.
Well, it's not ozone, I'll tell you that.
Already, aren't they?
Yeah. Look great.
When you get, like, my
Yeah.
light's bright.
Oh, look at
When you
that.
get some good light on it, look how shiny that is.
Holy cow.
Yeah, that's gonna look good with natural light.
Yeah, it's gonna be really well lit. Those look really good, man. I'm excited.
You're good. All right, so what are we doing here?
Okay,
What's the
so
plan?
this is a beautiful residence being built. We have built a pretty rad set of monostringer stairs. Up, landing, up, and it is being showcased in this beautiful stairway that is more or less completely windows, except for the very top portion where the roof is. But it's gonna be a very kind of a statement piece in this house, and there's been a lot of thinking that's led up to this moment. Boy, do I hope it's all worked out.
Let's keep that glass.
Yeah, yeah. So they've put blocking underneath the floor where the landing hits. So we'll find that, and should be blocked out in a much bigger area than our base plate is. But the first flight will start here and go up to our landing here and bolt into some holes, 4 threaded holes on the back side of this. And then the upper landing will bolt to 6 threaded holes on this face and go up to that header up there. I didn't film this, but we made a little like cantilevered crane situation that I'm gonna bolt to the floor up there that will hang over the ledge and give us a pick point so we can use a chain hoist and haul it up there. So I brought a multi-tool an oscillating tool just I hear you, Aaron. 15 years of bad habits, okay? Oh my God, yeah, there's some blocking down here. Jesus Christ. He stacked about 22 by 6s on their edge, right underneath the subfloor.
Right.
Making sure it's still threaded.
Yeah, just making sure there's no little debris from the powder process.
Times you gotta make your own tools. Look at this thing. Look at that. Now it's cantilevered over. Gives us our lifting point. So we'll just measure to the center of this hole from this wall, and that'll help me align this thing. Cool. It's happening.
Whee!
Let's pull this piece of wood off here.
Yeah, get that piece of shit out of here.
I'm sure it's covered.
Just set on the floor. So we'll get a pre-drill ready and an impact ready.
cast it like a fishing net.
Oh man, I hope this works.
You put a heart rate monitor on Spike for this?
Yeah.
Do like a live feed of the video, like as we're lining it up.
1, 2, 3. Good deal. Well, there's some blocking right there. Let's just get one in there so it can hang. And then we'll take the pressure off. All the hardware's over there, right?
Yep.
All right. Drop some wheels down there. All right, and you are free. Oh, that worked out great.
I'm in there.
Are you?
Yeah.
All right, Spike, could you pull the foot out like an inch towards me? Yeah. Good. It forced it out. We're hanging. So I'm noticing this. Yeah. I think that, I mean, eyeball wise, that fixes it. Yeah.
So if we tighten up here first,
I think we do
shim under
that.
there, and then bolt down.
Right there, that shit's what, an inch and a quarter?
All right. For real this time. I'm looking at the holes. That's real close. Okay, so vocally, might as well hang our rigging now, right? Yeah, baby. All right, let's get the stairs in here. Okay, I'm great. There.
Yeah.
All right, we'll just manually go from here to here, and then, nope, we're just gonna, that's on that. So Spike,
Stay here.
Spike, if you'll control this, make sure this gets onto that hook. Yeah, ready? Take your time. Okay. So we get this up to here. What's the plan past that? Because that side's got to go up. Yeah, we're gonna get it all the way up, and then we'll just push that over and bolt it to the face.
Are we gonna bottom out though? What's our strap?
Yeah, I was looking at this. I did try to make that thing pretty tall. It's gonna be close. Maybe we should choke this a little bit tighter.
Yeah.
That's better there, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, now, so what I was saying is, I can hold it like this if you want to sneak the jack through
Alright.
here. We're about 1 inch away from 2 blocking, so. Yep. Okay, good. Everybody just be aware of where their exit would be.
Any noises?
Can someone grab some hardware? Alright. That's crazy. I know, I don't want a cigarette now. It's to this point.
No victory laps.
That's why I said it's to this point. you, Spike. Nope. Look at you. Guys, it fits.
I need a cigarette and I don't even smoke cigarettes.
If you'll give me a measurement on the bottom tread from the wall. I got 3 3/8.
I got 3 and just under a quarter.
Alright, that's good. 3 1/4.
Great.
You know what? Let me go ahead and mark the holes.
Yeah, you can
I'll
pre-drill it before you cut it.
Yeah. SMRT, smart. All you OSHA keyboard warriors, I'm not on the top of the ladder. I'm just on the top step. Lovely.
All right.
So the lags I spec'd for this were the ones I actually used upstairs by accident. It was only because the hole looked really close. But if these fit, I'm gonna send them.
Okay.
Aaron? Aaron?
Yeah.
Or somebody?
Yeah.
Sorry. There's a 5-in-1 tool in the tool bag, like the paint scraper type deal. So we call these 5-in-1s at Black Dog, but we would always get the number wrong. This says 8-in-1. Can you give me the 12 5-in-1?
Generous with the 8.
Yeah. Give me the
It's a scratcher.
14-in-1.
There she comes.
Yeah.
Well, a big, beautiful screw sticking right out.
Spider. Okay. Multiple tool.
You're the multi-tool now.
I am.
You are the multi-tool.
Come on, baby girl.
Come on now.
Come on home.
I can't tell if it's the strap holding it out or the fact that I should get rid of a little more drywall.
I think it's the strap.
Yes. Sadly, this means my holes might be slightly off, but.
Ooh.
By slightly off, I mean very off. But it's okay. You want to put a level on one of the treads this way and see what it's doing?
I'm gonna take it out, a little bit off.
In a perfect world, which direction should it go?
It needs to go up.
Oh, okay. We left a little bit of tolerance.
That's level.
So,
You can space out.
it needs to be there, but just move that way. So,
We have enough washers, and we could space on the back side of that and the back side of this.
probably, but anything down there we do is just going to be visible. You mean thicker plate?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't help us unless we cut it off, which I'm not doing.
Or another plate to put behind there.
So, go down, it gets a little weird. That's pretty far out of level. We could put a few washers behind that. I mean,
Yeah, I almost feel like that's where if we cut a plate.
put a spacer in here. Well then, how about that? We space it out for now with washers, and then we can come back.
Like a 3/8 plate.
Yeah, and
Get that
slide
powder
it in
coated
there.
or something.
That's what we do. So let's walk this back.
Still slight bias.
That's all right. I'm not quite touching, but I'm gonna leave it up just a hair and then run the bolts in and just let it kind of stretch it. It'll pull this a little bit, it'll pull that, it'll go. Let me see some of them bags. We have new merch on sale. LiftArcStudios.com and click on the store.
What?
Huh? You can get that sweet hat.
What?
And then all these shirts.
Yeah.
Thank you. Free shipping to the continental US.
Hey, how about that?
It's a little late to ask, but are we level this way? Hey, look at that. Are these snug?
Yeah.
How do we do front to back?
Oh, I can't see that. It's hard to describe. You know, it's
Yeah. More front than back. Within acceptable tolerance.
which is
Perfect. Oh, dude, they feel rock solid.
I feel like a criminal putting footprints all over these.
Well, they're getting covered with treads. Dudes, this is sweet.
You doggone done did it, you damn Dundee dastardly dude.
I don't think we need a video guy on the field with this anymore. Guys,
you done did it.
cool. Yeah, it looks really good. That bottom strap is really shallow, but we knew that was gonna happen.
Well, there's gonna be another 3 inches on top of this.
This is what we didn't take into account when we redid my front porch. Remember when we took the slate off and added 3 inches of concrete?
Is there a plan to cover the hardware?
Not there, no. From here on out though, it's just cosmetic tweaks. You know, if we need to get some different hardware, we know what the thread is.
Well, I'm just talking because like underneath there, you can see it from outside the window.
For sure.
So it'd be nice
Here-
if we could spray paint it black or put caps on
If
it.
we get a plate cut and powder coated, we can powder coat the bolts and just take so the heads and washers.
Just try to find a spray paint that's close. I mean, will the impact tear the powder off?
It'll be on the head at least, and then we can touch up at that point.
Yeah, at least this part will be powdered. Point is, it's all in, and we can wait for Jack to see it. I'm gonna tell him, hey, it's in, review it. We have an idea of one tweak for sure we wanna do, but just check it out and we'll go from there. But
If this is an issue aesthetically at all, we could also make a little piece that would just cover that.
yeah, there's a lot of trim options at this point, for
We
sure.
could almost like just put our magnets on there and
Oh yeah. Dude, it is so sick that that one just like disappears behind it. Yeah, that's really cool. I love that a lot. All right, I'm gonna go disassemble the hoist. We can just start cleaning it up.
well, because I can go ahead and send these, right?
Oh yeah, let's do that. I'll go upstairs and take those apart.
That's satisfying.